Larry, we're on. Scruffy as fuck, love him. My goodness. Right, I'll make a room first. So, because I'm not on for long, I'm only on to try and get a couple of wee practices in. Create, load. Down there, load it up. Okay. Create the room. Right, we'll try and find the stream now. Make sure that the stream's on. I'm gonna go on it. Hello, hello. Can I hear anything? Yes, we can. So it's working alright. Right. And the rules for this race was you must use mediums and softs, I think it was. So we're on softs at the minute, and we think, what is it we're going to do? What split are we going to do? Yeah, mediums will have to go on the front, 100%. This, I would imagine it'll be definitely the way you have to do the split, unless the car handle is absolutely terrible. But I'd rather have two half decent tires than none. Hello, Dematarmet, nice to see you. Thanks for hopping in. Are you going for the split tires yourself in this one? I'm assuming that's just the way everyone's going to go. Get ourselves out and get a couple of laps in anyway. Well, we'll see how they're wearing and then decide where to go. Oh, no, she came in this one. And looks like we're getting a few joiners. And there's a 15 lap hour is my first lap out, and the laps are 12.3, so this will be a bit of a fuel saver. So we'll only the three of us, but thanks for having in, John, man. Nice to see you. That's right there. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Right, now, what is the rules? Rules for this FI race is must use soft Mr. Torque, I'll get that accepted, sir. Thank you. Where are we? There we go. Mr. Torque accepted. It's Jumanji. Hello, Yog son. Thanks for hopping on, mate. Scottie Senior, hi. Hello, sir. Nice to meet you. Hello. Nice to meet you. I'll get back out and see how his car feels with these mixed tires on. And see what way the wear is. Alright, what do I want here? Moving on brake balance at the minute. What time we start the drunk stream at? Oh, I can't imagine getting too drunk tonight. I'm only on for a couple of hours, so I just I wanted just to have one or two practices at it, just to give me a wee bit of an idea just of what the strategy is going to be. Because if I hadn't have done that before the last race, then we wouldn't have had a good result in the last race at all, because our first couple of hours of practice the day before the race, we weren't able to find the right speed and how to look after those tyres, and then I started coming days the next day. So I was getting a wee bit worried today, thinking to myself, I wanted to say I jump on. I like Monza, so I can't imagine Monza without the chicane going to be much different, which is not. So it's just any kind of an idea of, is it a fuel saver? It looks like, depending on how much time you're going to lose in the pits, you could definitely make it last the whole race. It looked like it was a 15 lap race, and my fuel said, yeah, there's 12 laps now, so yeah, you could save yourself 3 laps of fuel, like by being in the slipstream. And I don't think I would be touching the brake balance if it keeps going the same way now at the moment. It look like we're coming down almost evenly. So we're just going to drive with it on in the middle, tracking control off, and we'll leave the fuel on then. So that's how our first practice will go. Right, I'm happy enough to start with only 5 or 6 of us in that, so as I say, I'm only on for a couple of hours. So but let's get a wee bit of the drunkenness going on the stream. Here's a wee bourbon. Two more hours in the chest. Right. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Rules for this: if I race is must use soft. And we're already being advertised, aren't we? Yes, YouTube. Attention please, attention please. All GR4 competitors, that's all GR4 competitors. Make your way to track please, race will be commencing shortly. Thank you. Oh, we're getting some more in. We'll hand out the big thanks in the roads again. And we'll check that our tires are split, so we'll do a fuel burning lap and then come in for the softs. This is bound to be about the slipstream rat instead of fuel burning. One more to go. Oh no, we've got another new joiner. VLX Afro Fuzz. Oh yeah. And yet again, the rules. What vehicles have we got here anyway? Oh, our room's filling up nice now. Let's have a look at the amount of sexiness on the track. We'll give ourselves that 7 out of 10 to start us off for sexiness. Let's get the spectator options up as well. Show me all that stuff. Mr. Kelson, Mr. Kelson. Yeah, that's pretty good, sir. Just 6.5. Not as good as mine. Not as good as mine. That's nice. I like that one now. And I don't like blue. Looks well. The wee Reynolds. I would say that's just ahead of me maybe at the moment. Standard. Oh no, there we go. We've got a new leader. The red and the black's nice. So it is Mr. Juice. Nice livery, son. Nice livery. Jumanji. What's Jumanji in? A wee bit of black with a squiggly line. And Mr. Taxi. Oh, we're back to yourselves. And we're back to yourselves. Attention please, attention please. All GR4 competitors, that's all GR4 competitors. Make your way to track please. Race will be commencing shortly. Mr. Rob Speed's only joined the room. And his room entrance is go, go, go. Track please ASAP. LOL, no I'm not. Afro Fuzz. Kick Afro Fuzz, he is faster than us. Let's go Rob, Mr. Rob and Tom. Last call, last call. This is for Mr. Tom and Mr. Rob. Just Mr. Tom to get himself in. We'll get the first one on the road. See how we're going. There we go, gentlemen. All in. Good luck. Cheers. Thanks for joining me for a bit of practice. Hyundai looking awesome. Yup. Right. We're just going to not mess about with anything. As usual, the worst thing about this fuel burning, no chance me driving around fast because I'm on the split tyres anyway. Because if I don't have those on, I'll forget to split them before the start of the race. Near enough every fucking time, more than likely, knowing me. So I may as well do a burn around this first lap, but it's not good in terms of keeping you safe and sober. Plenty of time to smoke and drink. Tom, hello Tom. Oh, mustn't make me say as I try and mix for the first time here. Not a problem, mate. They're not that bad, mate. I really struggled mixing the mediums on the front with the hards in the back. But again, if you like your slidey cars, some people will be able to handle it pretty easy. And right, I know one coming behind me now. I can read your message, Tom, sir. There was a young man named Scott who gave Gran Turismo a shot. Tom's made up a poem for me. I told you, I haven't even read it yet. Very good, Tom. Who gave Gran Turismo a shot, but the YouTube patrol noticed rising. You stupid. It's all noticed traction control. And now we all said switch it off. Very good, mate. Very good, Tom. Hope you're having a good night, mate. I'm only on for a couple of hours tonight. Now I'll be on the usual tomorrow, about 2-3 in the afternoon, or around about then. And we'll get a proper practice at it. Oh dear, we want to make sure we don't mess anyone up. They're coming on. They are indeed, they're coming. We'll get off the racing line for them here. You've made me chuckle already tonight, Tom, and I'm only on, mate. Thank you very much. What sort of times is it on this track? 1:45s. About 4 minutes to do a burning lap in onto the softs. No fuel, gentlemen. I wish they wore this black gear in the FIA races. If he's going to stay ghosted, he could be very handy to be behind. I think I'll stand third. That's the king, you know. No, he's not staying ghosted now. He said of it. He's seen that we were trying to stroke the slipstream the whole way along the straight for the next lap. Would have sat behind him there and just stroked the life right out of him. Got ourselves a good nearly a second. Let's see, we'll give Mr. Egg a slipstream, but we'll let him know we're going to lift off. We'll stay right the inside and we'll lift off slowly so as he can not be caught out by us. There you go, sir. How are you doing today, sir? All good? Yes, just Tom. All spot on, sir. Nothing to complain about. As I say, just got a wee bit worried after that last FIA race. I was quite lucky that he ended up the day before the race. I jumped in for a couple of hours and had a couple of practices, because those couple of practices that I had were disastrous. And if I hadn't have done those and that had been the practice that I had before the race, my race would have been terrible. So my brain kind of said to me a wee bit today there, you know, you think you know what you're doing here because you like Monza, but I didn't trust. I wanted to get an idea of the split, and is it a fuel saver or what? Depending on what the pit loss is, I think it could well be a nose stopper if the tyres are able to make it. The split tyres, that is. We're to finish in the FIA. Fourth again, just off the backs. Just almost got a bottle of champagne, so it did. You know what I mean? That's the most important thing. We want that champagne. I'm still in any slipstream, and as this one flat out, this is the first time I've been at full speed at this one. Oh, she's easy, she's easy. Oh, we're too greedy, too greedy. 1 minute 14 to get round. It's not going to get me around, is it? No. So we'll go back out and jump in the spectate. Where's the live timing? Who's on the lap? We've got Afro Fuzz on lap at the minute, green first sector. Nothing spectacular in the next two, but the looks of it is that as previous times. Got a purple sector for Mr. Egg in the first sector. And a purple sector in the end for Afro Fuzz, but it doesn't improve his time. His low torque won't go any quicker. We're about to find out. Yep, it does indeed. 49 flat. So that's the last lap. So that wasn't good at all. The fast laps is a 45.7. No one's improving at the moment. Well, what's all this here stuff? Are we going to learn some secret shit out? What's this? Not sure what that's telling us on the track map. I can't even go out. I think it did have a fuel on, but so this one will tell me if it's able to be a no stopper, or if you're able to even save your fuel, so there's no stopping for fuel, just the tires. Good luck in the race, Dimitar says. And you, sir, and you. How's things been going for you anyway, Tom? All good, sir. Haven't seen you as much about these days. You working away, mate? Suppose you're getting right and busy this time of year, coming up to the big Christmas rush. Oh, get away. We've got Fire, Mr. Fire. Come here, I sent that man a friend request. Hello, sir. Nice to meet you. God damn it. My goodness. There you go. Fastest guy ever to be seen in a room. Hope he's on the stream. Go ahead, Fire. Talk to me, Pippi. Tell me you're on the stream. You know you want to. We need guys like him in the room practicing with us sometimes. Giving us his slipstream, learning us all these wee tips and secrets. Well, he's certainly the fastest guy we've seen in the room. He's the ones we need to attract. 15 lapper and the fuel's still going up. See, when you're up to 15 laps there, so she's dropping down again now. Yeah, working lots, been playing arcade mode, hot lapping various cars, get faster, right? That was silly of us, wasn't it? Oh. That's not the right gear for that. And again, it could be staying in fourth gear there for sure. Need to cling on to a slipstream now, I can't afford to lose this. Low torque, I'm telling you. See guys, with that flag is fast, but it lags terribly whatever part of the world that's from. It doesn't connect with my part of the world good. We're not going anywhere here fast, so fuel saving's the way to go there. And again, we're going nowhere fast. This guy seems to be wanting to make the move, but it's not going to get him very far up the road. .5 left. Only 6 gears in it. No, don't mess about, lads. Get back on this slipstream a little later. Oh, there's Harry. Oh, Harry. Don't want to love you, mate. Don't want to love you. Don't worry, Mr. Egg. I'm not going for it. I'll keep you offline, but if you want to be offline. The leader's getting away, gentlemen. And it's Afro Fuzz. 11 left. Yeah, another wee bit of saving. I'm gonna say Mr. Low Torque's about to be under attack. Again, we just get it up and save the fuel. Harry says you get to impress. Is Fire still in the room? Have we managed to hang on to him still? You can't impress Fire in this race, Scottie, so he's still in the room. Go ahead. Tell me what, that's been intimidating. Torque has heard me say that, and his balls have dropped immediately as soon as he's heard that one of the best in the world's here watching us. I hope he sends me a friend request. I'm telling you, these guys, keep saying it, I've never had one of these guys in a race with me where there's no lag. No idea where that's from. I want to say Kenya, but it's probably not Kenya. But is he getting back into the slipstream of the leader? He could be. I think Mr. Farr's French as well. I hope you're on, Mr. Farr. So do bonjour, je me peux pour love you, oh la la, fast as fuck, fast, you. South Africa is right, so boys in South Africa don't have internet, but like my internet, so they don't. And Far's from Sweden. Oh, so there we go, Sweeties. I wonder if he's a big, tall, sexy blonde. Undercover. No idea how to do a Swedish accent, so sorry about that. Just about clanging. I would say 5. Fargid. More than likely he'll be no stopping as a batty. He'll be able to look after them tires and no stop us. But again, I don't think it's something that's going to be good for us at our level. Right, get back here, lads. These are getting away too much. Have I lost it? God damn it. Get back here. Give me it. Alcoholics Highway. Cheers, gentlemen. Thanks for joining. Ooh. Ding ding. 2 more hairs on the chest. Are we going to get any battling from these two to let us sneak back into a slipstream? My cones have gone here. So I'm a wee bit lost. You can see more than a wee bit lost. Oh dear, terrible. So I want to break out 150. I went at the wee that I rode after 150, after the 150, which was incorrect. Oh dear. Oh, it's humiliating. Holy Toledo. I'm Far's here watching. Go on and tell me. We need your help, Far. You see the sort of shit we're doing. Look at that. Terrible. It'll be awfully nice to hear now because we've ruined our race already. These guys might be at a different level and might be still hauling ass in their race. So there we go. That practice, no, that practice isn't done for us. We can see what we're doing with the tires. Right, so 8.4 left. Yeah, we could definitely sit in the slipstream and have no problem not adding fuel. We'll drive it as it is. We need to get a braking area sorted for this corner. We need to let's use this one to go into the options and take off our cone marker and we'll drive like a proper big boy. Come on. It's time to come out and play with the big boys. Right, so we'll go to 150 this time. Where are you? That still looks a bit early, like, for me. No, it was a bit late. We need to go before it. I'm telling you. Wait, McCones. McCones is like 15, 20 horsepower more. And that's why I don't join Keys Lappies as well. So I'm gonna. Because it's easier. I've done it in 3 or 4 different tracks just because in the middle of a chicane you usually find the cone line, and that has messed me up in the FI race, so I've deliberately learned those tracks without the cones. But I should really be starting to learn all of them, because then I could hop into Keys Lappy as well and not be worrying that I'm going to make a fool of myself and be braking way too late or way too early and taking people out, you know. It's that's why I always have them open in my own lobby. Even if I learn with them off, I'll always leave them open for guys, because I would prefer to be in a race with someone who knows where to brake and someone who has no idea where it's going to brake. Soft tires please, gentlemen. I'll take a splice. Are we splicing dice? Loving the black outfits. Jimmy on the right front there. Tremendous work yet again. And the fuel guy getting a wee bit of screen time there as well. This is his first day on the job, so he's done pretty good there. Right, before 150. Right, where are you, son? There you go. On that wee shadow of the tree. Way early. My goodness, someone does not like track markers or anything. Oh, that'll help me more than the rest of them. Again, Alcoholics Highway. So what is the times out front anyway? Low 46s. So how far off are we? We've done a mid 46. So we have, and that would have been on a split tire, so I'd like to think by tomorrow night we'll get our consistency up there. I have a bit of a plan, even 2 or 3 wee runs at it now. Well, it'll send me to bed tonight with some sort of plan, and I wouldn't have had a plan. What's that? Car on fire, what was fur by him? No torque. I don't know. Is this a pit fight? It looks like there could possibly be a pit fight starting. Security has been called. They're on alert. She's the second gear is a nightmare. Things can only get better. They can only get better. Because by fuck, this is not good. Right, can the brain give me a challenge? There you go, top 5. Get yourself a top 5. Motivate yourself, son. Ooh. And we're chasing 2 dead flies here at the moment. 6 laps left, 6.4. We could do still an wee bit of saving. So we caught even after that splash. So you need to be short shifting the whole race. You don't really want to be out front in this one till the last lap. Or until before your pit anyway. More likely take a half-second penalty for that. Yeah, that's alright, bud. Can I get better? There we go. Could the brain maybe even start wanting a top 3 from me? I think maybe I could get a bit of motivation here. Did I get a top 3 out of this? Rob? Mr. Rob? What do you think, Rob? Couldn't we even saying that till you make you start slowing that pace down a bit? Don't really want to take him here. Prefer to nudge him. So would you take a wee nudge in your bum, sir? Do you like it? If I nudge you in your bumper? We try to catch up, eh? Let's do it. I'll not nudge in the corner, don't worry. Backing off, you sir. Oh my goodness, that was a... Oh, he's dropped the wheel on the grass. Grandma's not going to be pleased. But now that hasn't really benefited us at all because we're out of the slipstream now. Can only get better. They can only get better. Now I found you. hopefully. Might have to reboot the room. It seems like this lobby has dropped pretty quick, so it has. I'm happy to have more practice anyway, like with only a few of us, but it is always better to get a larger room. We'll see how many there is in the lobby. I can't imagine we've clung on to Mr. Fire. Surely Mr. Fire is still not here. If he is, I'm a lot faster than this, sir. We're a lot more consistent anyway, and faster. Hopefully by the time a race comes tomorrow, we'll be hitting those apexes the way they're meant to be hit. Is this a pit fade? What, love? Yeah, go ahead. You don't want to pour me one, please? There's 2 ice cubes left up in the freezer. That will be great as well. Thank you. Oh, here, quickly, I need to change down. Right, full time to a wee bit of concentration on the last lap, just to give us an idea of what times we're still capable of. And there was just a big ass message came up there that I didn't read. Someone spent a lot of time typing out a lot of shit. Thank you very much. Thank you. They're meant to come with kisses. Even flame ones will do. I must lift the entire there and at all. I paid no attention there whatsoever to any kind of pit loss, so it didn't. So what have I learned in this one? Have I learned anything? What did you learn? I learned a couple of braking areas. I'll drag out that first stint for the longer half of the race, because there's a lot of time lost now. And I want to know what that pit loss is as well before the evening's out, so I need to try and time that with someone. Forrest Grumpy in the room. Hello Mr. Forrest, nice to see you, sir. Thanks for hopping in. Thank you and for joining me, gentlemen.
They can't do anything without me.
Fuck, we've clung on. Have we clung on to Fire? Have we clung on to Mr. Fire himself? Well, I'm alright. Come here, Mr. Fire. I say hello, good evening, nice to meet you, sir. It's a privilege. Sorry we don't treat you. Sorry we're not the same with all yous, you know. But he is a special guy. He's got special talents. So is practicing with him is going to be fun. He's on the pen. Is he going to write back to us? Come on. If he writes back to us, it's called live on stream. We can officially call him our practice buddy. Same as Super GT. There we go. Nice to see you. Right. We'll hand out the thanks and the rules. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Rules for this FIA race is must use soft and hard tyres. Make your way to track, please. Yep, we'll get her started. Only 5 of us in that one, so the rest of them have been very patient. Let's get them on track and then do a qualifying session. Attention please, attention. There's Happy in the room as well. Turn that down a bit. No, I know, but it's music. You know what I mean? Not that oh, that music in the background's gonna get me banned. Turn it off, turn it off. What? I don't know. Attention please. Could all GR4 competitors, that's all GR4 competitors, make your way to track please. Race will be commencing shortly. Thank you. We'll throw out the thanks and the rules yet again in case there's any new ones there. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Rules for this FIA race is must use soft and hard tyres. Make your way to track please. Starting soon. Have to go, says the Matar. Not a problem, sir. Thanks for hopping in. Nice to see you again, as usual. And the mixed tyres may work, he says. Yeah, you have to. 100%. You pick where you like them. Try them in the front, try them in the back. But if you're allowed to do it, why have 4 bad tyres instead of 2 bad tyres and 2 good ones? You have to take the 2 good ones every time. That's Scottie. Scottie and Hart, good evening, nice to see you. Yes, yokes on you too, sir. Torque's left, so we won't have to deal with the lagging from Mr. Torque. Torque's always fast, but he lags a lot. We're waiting on Forest and Fire. Attention please, attention please. Good Mr. Fire, that's Mr. PR1 Fire and Forest Grumpy. Make your way to track please. Race will be commencing shortly. Thank you. And that other guy, Basler. That's how it looks to my brain. May not be saying that right. But we definitely want to get Fire in here. Come on, Fire. Oh my goodness, there's fucking Jim Beam Racer as well. My goodness, lads. Hello, nice to meet you. Get back in here more often. Come on. I'm sorry if any of these other guys that are in are absolute legends at the game as well, and I don't know them, but I do know Fire and Mr. Jim Beam. I call him Jim Beam. It looks like Jim Beam, and I'm a big Jim Beam fan. So we've got 2 the top guys in telling me we're going to be taught a lesson. There could be back markers in this race. Me and Harry particularly. Attention please, attention please. Good Mr. Fire, that's a Mr. Fire. All in, here we go gentlemen. All in, good luck, starting. Yes, Mr. Beam, lovely to meet you as well. Was that a new joiner? Are we all on still? No, Forest and Mr. Zorro is high from Germany. And Mr. Forrest. This is a last call. Let's hand out a last call. Last. Oh dear, that's not a last call. That's a race. Last call. Not in. Can't win. 30 seconds to race. Attention please, attention please. This is a final call. This is a final call. All GR4 competitors, make your way to track please. Race will be commencing shortly. Thank you. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining us here. We're absolutely loving this wee game at the moment. So we are. Mr. Forrest is racer quali before. It's qualifying before me. Yep, quali. Or is that Mr. Jim? You're one of the fastest in the world, and you're saying is a race or qualify before. There's no way he's trying to say he's playing the mental games, pretending to people he's maybe a beginner and he thinks we'll do the race first and then qualify. Forrest, sir. Off the track, off the track. Mr. Forrest, off the track. We'll give you the big 10-0 countdown, Forrest. Oh, Forrest is on the pen, so Forrest is going to miss it. So is Forrest is having a spectate. We'll let his pen come back to us before we get her going. Oh dear, we've got a new joiner now. We're going to feel guilty if we don't let him have 20 seconds. Go bud, spectating here, yep, we'll do it. But now we feel guilty because Mr. Topsy, off the track. Right, 10 seconds, maybe 15, because he'll be on the loading screen, so he will hate it when that happens to me. You just join a room and you just miss it, the start of the race, you know what I mean? He'll be gutted, he'll be on his loading screen now panicking, thinking, oh, I'm not gonna make it, god damn it. Oh, there's fire in his police car, I'm telling you, in my room, you believe that shit. I usually just watch that stuff on YouTube in Key's room. That's Key's super glued to his bumper. Stealing that slipstream. There we go, we're all in. Let's start this. Right, no one was left out, so no guilty feelings.
No, sir, just well, your animal seems to be in some distress, so if you got a ways yet to ride, it'll go much farther. So don't you concern yourself now with this animal.
Well, we can't be as bad as the last time out. And there he is, the man himself. Will he shake his ass for us? If he shakes his ass, we'll know he's listening to us on the stream. Go on, fire. Let me see you. Shake that ass. Come on. Harry, show him how to do it. I see you, Harry. Shaking that ass. No. He's not shaking it. But Harry's always got a lovely wee shake to him. Yes, sorry, I see you. Will you see these qualifying times? My goodness, we're going to be shocked. We're going to be well off the pace here, Betty. So we are. Mr. Jim and Fire are going to just make us realise how far we've got to go if we've any kind of want to get up there with them at all. would love to be up there with him, like, you know what I mean, but it's alright talking about it, it's another thing doing it. It's not just going to happen all at once like that. So we'll see what a second gear burn gets us into pits like. Not much time left. Pit bug again for Yogson. Sorry lads, if there's a couple of us with a pit bug. Most of us have all managed to make it out. There's 12 of us out on track here. So hopefully it'll be a good one for you to watch. At least you'll be able to watch fast, guys. You know who to try and copy. Wish I was watching it with you. Into the pits, and again another chance to see this outstanding Mercedes team crew. Jimmy, Bobby, Alfie, and the new guy on the back left. Not sure his name yet. And people are doing what they do to fire everywhere. Every time you watch one of Key's streams, he's the most popular man on the screen. They're all fighting for it. Do we even want it? Maybe better. I wonder, did he pit there? We still need to get the feel of the track a bit more before we can try and nail a fast lap keeping up with Mr. Fire. Let's see what we can do on we own. We already know if you hit lucky with a slipstream, you'll be able to make a whole second up. If you hit really lucky with a slipstream, if the guy in front of him has another slipstream, this is the sort of track you could easily make a full second up. We have none, but we've got Mr. Harry behind us. I might give Harry a good wee run at it here. Right, we'll be greedy. We'll use as much yard as we can. Oh, we've dropped too much of a wheel on it. We need to make sure we're not coming on. Okay, here. Get out of the way. What's your time, Nick? In the pits and back out. We need to be back out with 2 minutes left to get round for an overtake at it. Yeah, we're gonna get an overtake at it. And we could be lucky enough if we get back out here and he doesn't just plant it from as soon as he gets out and that's his get up and a bit of slip team. Harry goes on pole. Go Harry. I like seeing that. That gives me confidence because we know that we're around about. We're there. Well, Harry, so we are. But Mr. Fire's out there burning fuel. Just gonna bang it in on the last lap. Oh dear, what am I doing? Totally distracted. Squeeze it through there without even damaging any paintwork or nothing. The team will be so proud of that one. No taps, he's only out of the pits as well, so he'll be lining himself up for one here. Go on mate, I don't want it, so I don't. I want a wee bit of help in this lap maybe. I wonder where Fire is. And Mr. Jim. Let's go top tight, nail yourself a lap. One 43's out front. My goodness. And we're a mile of it. 145. 43.7. That's basically an hour on a 44 flat in second there. In the 44s, low 45s, high 44s. We need to be trying to get tomorrow night. Where'd Harry end up? 8th. Here we go. Good luck, gentlemen. Harry's car was feeling awful. Yeah, the feel of this hasn't really came to me yet myself. I'm hemming and hawing about where to go. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go 1. because I done that the other night. One to the rear with the brakes, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see. I'll probably lose the back end the first I can, but our pace isn't quite there yet. The flow's not. Let's see what we can do if we can keep that wee police car in our screen for somewhat, you know what I mean? Already getting confidence from it. I'm like, we're as fast as them now. We're threatening to go, we're not going to do that, on Mr. Topsy, so we're not. We're going to be nice. Oh, that was still nice enough. We kissed just. And I'm assuming these guys will be starting on these split tires as well, the same as us. We're not going anywhere, so we'll short shift it and we'll try and get that fuel under control. I would love you to have it, Mr. Afro. I really would. I just have to keep myself in the slipstream. And we're still just about clinging on to fire there as well. Although he'll be cruising, looking after them tires for a no stopper. I fancy him to be no stopping here. And we need to try and remember what the pit loss is, so as we know that stuff in our head before we start the race tomorrow night. And I'm hoping these guys get a run on me in the next straight, because they might have the pace to pull us back in into this battle in front. Let's go, chaps. One of you is bound to be able to get ahead of me with no time loss. Let's go, Rob. Go get them. Again, I'll leave that door wide open for them as they get to run.
There's a new Christmas one that was coming out.
Is there a Betty Rudolph's in it? Bound to be. There'll be a whole lot of complaints that Rudolph wasn't in the first one. I'll give the guy furthest behind the pushed. Sorry lads, holding these guys up like so I'm going to pass me. Let me fuel saver. Mr. Afro, go and get them. Eight seconds off Mr. Jim. We don't really want this. We don't want it. Afro, would you take that bad if I banged you in the bumper, or would you say yes, thank you? I'd like to try and catch them. I know I wouldn't really do that hard in an FI race, but in here should be all right. We'll lift off her as well. Don't want to battle. There's Happy behind us as well. What lap is it? Lap 6. 8 laps we should stretch these out for, instead of 7. We done 7 the last time. Come on, Rob, on you go, sir, on you go. Stay in that slipstream. On again, hopefully Mr. Rob. I'm so sorry if you do not like it, lo siguiente. Just faster. Want to go faster. There we go, and don't worry, there'll be no nudging of your bumper on the way in the corners. But if you drop your own weight on the grass, oh my goodness, what has went on there? The three of us have all nearly followed each other off. Here's Mr. Rob now struggling with the tyres. I need to make a move on him. We'll see if these top guys are going to come in or not. What they're thinking. I do feel like Farah could no stop this 100%. But Mr. Jim is deciding no, he's going for a pit for sure. We stay out and do another one lap. Why not? We like to be different. We might even come out just in a nice place to steal a bit of slipstream. Here comes Scottie. Oh, again, saber happy. We don't really want to be saber happy. Just we've always lost in time. It's that blue car would have both been better if we just had a fail in right behind him on the fresh tires. He's now lost our slipstream. And Fire still hasn't come in. We'll keep an eye on that. Fire's out front, just in case he comes in. We'll keep an eye on the time we're behind him to try and get a feel of how much loss there is if he does come in. Right, so he didn't come in. We're, say, 14 seconds behind him now. So we are soft tires, please, gentlemen. No fuel. I'm going to try and do it with no fuel, but fuel saving just. So we're 14 behind him. And we'll not look at it until after we get around the first chicane. I didn't even want to go there. He was catching too fast. we said it was 14. And I said by the time I got up it's almost 10 seconds, it's about a 9-10 second loss in the pit. And there's fuel's having to be done for us as well, because we never took a splash. Did fire come in? Did we miss that? If he hasn't come in, he's made a mistake. Again, we're not going anywhere fast here, so we'll save that fuel. Lead her into the pits. .1 left. .4 left at the minute. But happy What's happy to thinking happy? Going into the pits at this stage, so. Three to go. We've almost got the fuel at the stage where we can level out without worrying. So hopefully we will have Mr. Rob. We'd like to start the next lap with at least 2.4 left, and then we can push without worrying about the fuel for the last 2 laps. I think I'll save this replay, you know, so as I can get a closer look at Mr. Jim and Mr. Fire. Oh! Right, we said we wanted to finish or start this lap with 2.4 left. Surely we'll be able to go for the pass this time along the straight, and Mr. Jax is there as well for a top 5 for us. Can we get a top 5? Rob knows we're going to want it this time. Oh, what are we doing? Looking at the chat. We're just out of it at the minute. Excuse me. So what have I been running? 46 and 47s. We need to be in the 46s consistently most of the race, for sure. Maybe even tipping down in the M45s. Them boys are running 44s. Ninja Nathan, hello Ninja mate, how's you? You karate chopping any people tonight, sir? Any secret missions on the go? Or are you just chilling out at home? He's doing great. That's good to hear, Nathan. Thanks for hopping on again, mate. As always, nice to see you. Is Rob close enough to send one? No, but he was trying to get close enough. That's why he's drifted out wide. So that was pretty easy to make that race on the fuel, so it is. Well, maybe would it be worth trying mediums on their own? I don't think it would be. It really wouldn't. Yeah, no, why even try it? Unless someone tells me, yeah, try it, you'll be surprised, because I'd rather have 2 bad tires or 2 good tires than no good tires. And Francis McGinn, hello sir, thanks for hopping on, nice to see you. They're all on soft tires, by the way. Right, they all started on soft tires. No split tires for Jim Moorfire. I think they'll not do that in the race. In the race they'll split them. So they will. Maybe they were trying that out. Surely yeah, they start on the hybrid. They have to, surely. Why waste that opportunity not to be on the hybrid? Right, let's hand out the big. Thanks for joining me everyone on the rules. No, we'll not give it a make your way to track. We'll give it a 5 minutes to race, and that'll give us a wee chance to do the you know what, the shit I always do. Could you pass me that wee box over, love? Would that be possible? Friend request £2 Tim. I'll be adding news, Tim. You sound like my kind of guy. £2. I'll get a wee smoke rolled. So well, and let's have a spectate and see if any of these top guys are out. Well, they're just chilling out in the pits at the minute. Yep, they're all in the pits at the minute. But we'll keep the camera on them. Thank you very much for hopping in, lads. I've been saying we need to get faster guys in with us practicing to try and get that speed up, or do we at least get a bit more confidence. And you never know, one day we might be up a lot closer, maybe able to join in the fun with yous. And yes, I'll have to go and save that last replay as well, just to see what way they started. But I would be very surprised if they didn't start on the split. Even if it wasn't the split that I did, they may well rather had the soft tyres on the front. If they're able to make their soft tyres, and they will be, because the soft tyres are able to last in the second stint. So we might actually try that split ourselves tomorrow. As I say, we'll be on tomorrow from early afternoon, usually 2 or 3 o'clock. We'll get on each Wednesday and Saturday and run practices up until the race. And then if we get a half decent result in the first race, we'll just open up a wee fun lobby. And of course there's plenty of alcohol involved, and smoke, and shit talking. Key lobby, not a problem. That's key on doing a practice. I catch you later, gentlemen. Guys, thank you very much for hopping on the stream. Absolute pleasure having you in. Hopefully see you again in the future. I'll be able to keep a wee eye. I'll have a check at Keys one tomorrow as well or something before I jump on, just to have a wee squint to see what those guys are up to and what they're talking about. Can you make a new lobby? Says Nathan. No, Nathan, sorry. And as I say, Nathan, I wouldn't let you join in this. This is like an FI practice for me. If I ever have another wee fun lobby, I'll let you join, and we'll see if you drive appropriately and you don't do any waiting down and crashing people out and stuff. But I couldn't risk it. The track is Monza with no chicane, so it is, sir. They do hybrid to soft. I was with them yesterday. First chicane, your car just turn to the right with no steering input. I've done a few races with fire yesterday. We do soft front and medium rear. Right, I'm going to try that split this time then as well. So I am, and we'll see how that one goes. Might help us a wee bit. And we've lost those top guys because Keys came online, but that has to be expected. We had a couple of them in live on stream. Mr. Jim and Mr. Fire, as well as Super GT, are our practice buddies. So they are. They can deny it. They can say whatever they like, but it's called live on stream. We've got some fast ass practice buddies now. I'm gonna start name dropping them. Attention please, kill Little Monaco. Ask Little Monaco, make your way to track please. This will be commencing shortly. Thank you. And Sneaky Martina. Sneaky's just in, so we'll hand out the thanks on the rules in case he doesn't know the rules. And we'll have another wee drink. Why not? Thanks again, gentlemen, anyone who's hopped in or on the stream. Bing, bing, bing. 3 more hairs on the chest. Gonna need a shave soon. Gonna make this one my last wee practice, guys. So I am. Before I forget, right? Let me save that replay so I can just have a quick idea of what they started on, and let me look at the overall time. 26:46. So I would say if we can dip into M26s, we'll be happy. That's about the level that we're at now. We'll be hoping we can dip down into the 26s. Nathan, I'm sorry, mate. Nathan, talk to me. Are you going to be sensible, or else are you here to mess about and have fun? Because if anybody at all tells me at any point that you're just messing about and driving backwards or crashing into people, then I can't let you do that. So talk to me. Convince me before I kick you that you're going to be nice. And you're going to need to be pretty damn convincing, mate. So you are. After what you were like the last time. You're not even on the pen, and I don't see any new messages, Nathan. I'm going to have to call you in the manager's office here and ask you to stand with your hands up against the wall again, sir. We'll give you a big kick where it hurts. That's there, Nathan. I won't crash, says Nathan. Okay, I'll give you a chance then, Nathan. If anybody sees any bad driving from Nathan, let me know and he'll be kicked immediately. Okay, we're all in, guys. We'll get this one started. This is going to be my last one. Good luck. Maybe this here split will help us slightly this time with a soft in the front. And no one's having a pit party. That's a good sign. And there's Nathan. I'm keeping an eye on you, son. And we've still got competition. We've got Happy here. We've got our level of competition. Happy's here. Harry's here. And apologies if Mr. Sneaky Martini or 2 Pint Tim is going to be hauling ass here. I'm not that familiar with you. We'll get ourselves drunk, will we? The last race. Cheers. Why not? so we'll get ourselves in. That'll be 3 minutes. Took us to get around there. We'll pass Harry just so we've got like a psychological advantage on him, just to rub it in his face. Oh, he's going for the repass. Psychological warfare. Soft tires, please, gentlemen, as usual. Come on, Harry, let's go. We'll just go and we'll look after the tires now in the first lap, but I reckon both of us helping each other. No. Harry's not going, Harry's burning. Excuse me, my goodness. Right, what have I done here to my brake balance? Has it changed? Because it usually changes back, doesn't it? Where are you? Right, it's changed back, so we'll turn it on to one to look after in front so a wee bit more. Go on, Harry, take it of us. I ain't gonna do a fucking frogger. He doesn't want it. He's not having it. I see you, Harry. Shaking that ass. Right, let's see if we can get a good run of this. There we go, that's decent enough. Now has Harry gave himself a big enough gap, or has he been amateur chicane and been right on our ass? Well, no, he's given himself a reasonable size gap. If we nail ourselves a lap and Harry just finishes the lap on our bumper, he's a good fucking lapper. Although he does, he's relying on us. So let's not try and let down Harry. Hopefully there'll be one of these Mercedes in the top 10 as well, so we can have a quick juke with the top guys, the Sonic guy, or else there's an Argentinian, is it? Looks like an Argentinian flag. He was in the top 10 the last time. I was able to see where he's changing gears and stuff. Hello, says someone. What am I doing? I'm not sure what you're doing, sir. There we go. Was that a half decent lap for us? Did we get into 45? No, just outside him, but Harry will be well under 45, sure, I think. What's left at 236? Well, we'll see if the tyres have anything left for a second lap. Super driving, Harry, mate, super driving. Oh, well, that we slid in the attic came pretty nice now. That felt good. Not how you want to enter it, like, but that felt good. And Nolly Nathan's left. Catch you next time, Nolly. Oh, he had the pit bug, it wasn't letting him in. Maybe Gran Turismo Sport knew that Nathan is naughty, and it's just decided the servers are smart servers now. They're like, no, we've seen how you drive. There's no way we could be up on a split. Nah, we've been waffling, not concentrating this lap. And there's no time to get in for another one. So what was it? We'll definitely want to be getting in the M45s. Alright, Harry, you know what has to happen, Harry. The people came here for it. Let's give them what they want. There we go. Fantastic. Can we quit out of this now? Yep. So 100% we need to be in the M45s. So do listen, guys, any of you that are spectating, just not to waste your time, but this is going to be my last practice. So it is. So if you are hanging about hoping to get another practice after this, there's no need to hang about. This is going to be my last one. So it is. But feel free to have a wee spectate. I take it, Harry, you're doing a split as well with your tyres? On top, eh? Everyone will be doing it. So they will. And if you aren't doing it, you are wrong. And if you aren't wrong, talk to me. Tell me why.
Look for some brave men to back them up. Maybe offer to make them partners. We don't owe them folks nothing. You tell them the mine is poison in our land, they don't do boo about it. They just to die here. That's just who they are. And you best remember that. Otherwise you could lose your land. Be forced to move on. And that's
don't we smoke stuff?
I know I'm rolling. Are you nearly done? Maybe you should go read down to something or sell some goodies when you're done.
Yeah, maybe. Yes, this race takes about, what, 26 minutes, I think, so I'll be done within half an hour. It's about to start, and then that's me.
4 o'clock?
I'll watch around about that, it will be. 5 past. Aye. You're not the boss of me! Leave me alone!
I know how to turn the TV off.
Don't you be at it.
26 minutes? It's 1933.
Don't be at it. I'll pull you onto my knee here and smack your bare bum live on stream.
You won't even get out of it to do that, anyway.
I won't even get out of it to smack your bare bum.
You ain't real curious stuff.
I can't hurry up anything, love. Look, it's about to start now. This is me. So it is. Okay, Nathan, I'll catch you later, mate. Have a good one. Hopefully you'll get in next time. And we'll have a bit of fun. Strategy. My strategy is to split the tyres at the start and then come in for pit on lap 8. It's the last race. Yep. Just to let you know, guys. Apologies sent out. Attention please. This is a notice. Anyone wants to leave early to miss all the traffic, leave now. There shall be no more racing this evening. Harry's flashing those lights already. No other AMGs. Definitely need to remember to look at the top 10 and see that guy has got in. Right, we don't. Well, yes, we do. We want the fuel. We'll keep an eye. We should be already on like that, but we'll be fuel saving for the whole grid walk. So it's important to have your fuel settings on before you end qualifying.
Clean yourself. Listen up, shop. Skip.
Harry giving it a bit of a wiggle. Not really, just moving over, going defensive. We don't really want it off Harry here, we don't like, but if we lift off, we're going to end up with a shitload. Can we do fantastic driving again, side by side? Of course we can, because that's the way that's how we roll. Oh dear, I'm going to have to lift off there. I'm going to let the both of you have it, gentlemen. You're both scaring me. That's it, we all lost time because we were so fucking nice. Well done, gentlemen. That deserves a flash of the hazard lights. And as I say, don't really want to be out front here, so like I'll not even change down to third there. Keep that in fourth. Let someone get the drive on me here. We short shift there. Yep, I think you might want to go past me. So I do another little short shift for you. Go ahead, Harry. And let you do the hard work for me, sir. Give me that slipstream.
Stay near the fire.
Oh, right to the car. This. Why am I on soft tires? I changed them tires in the options, so that it started me on softs. Silly. Oh dear. And it started me on softs there anyway, so that was a waste. It was going to be a waste. It was never going to work for us. How did that happen?
Big one, looks like.
Let's look at our settings. Look, that shouldn't have happened as far as I'm concerned, because we have our settings here set to split the tires. So what has went wrong there? I wonder have they changed that now, and if that happens in the FIA race after qualifying, that means I need to remember to jump in and check them. But sure, you can see there, we're jumping in and we're checking them now, and they're like that. Can't explain that. Don't know why that has started me. On all softs. That's confusion. There's someone started on all mediums. All softs. Did Harry get the split? Yes, Harry did get the split start. So we've got to watch our 5 in the race. Who's going to bring this one home? Harry going defensive already. Oh, getting the back end out. Mr. Lord is thinking of making a move, without a doubt. Here he comes. Good evening, Dominic. Nice to see you, mate. Thanks for hopping in. This meant to be my last one, but for some reason it didn't split my tires for me at the start. It started me on all softs and then was spun out there, so that was that practice ruined for us, so it was. But we'll get that sorted tomorrow. That's still very confusing for me. I'll have to watch this bit of the stream again to see if I did something wrong there, or if that's how it is. Have you to go and change it at the start? And Dominic has left. Yes, sorry Dominic, this is the last one of the evening for us. Thanks for happening, but mate, it's the thought that counts. So it is. We'll be back on tomorrow from about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and we'll get another 3 or 4 practice runs at it. Hopefully see you then. And this guy's lost it. He's all over the place. He's lost focus. Back to Harry then. Harry's gonna hack it. So he is. Let's finish our smoke. It's a shame that when you're on this view on the replay that you can't see Harry's brake balance and stuff. Not that it would help us, he's not in the same car, but just to give you an idea, like, is surely I'm not the only one who didn't really mess about with it at all. I've only started doing it. What GR tomorrow, says Dominic. It'll just be this here one, mate. From about 2, 3 in the afternoon, it'll be GR4 on this track, and then as soon as we do the first race, I'll get a wee private lobby opened up, and just whatever the people decide, we're at democracy in my rooms, and whatever the people decide, then that's what we'll race. And if it's something I don't like, I'll have a spectate like this and have a wee waffle on the smoke and a wee whiskey or a bourbon. In fact, can you even see my stream? What do you see, since I'm not racing in this one? You all know that I love Jim Beam. Look what I got given to me today. This isn't even Jim Beam. Look at this. Can I fit this puppy into the screen? I've got this Jack Daniels thing given to me today. It's like a wee guitar case, so it is. And let me get it opened up. And when you open it up, you've got this here. You have your wee book that tells you about Jack Daniels. You have this, which is a lid to put on your bottles that makes it look like a guitar. Isn't that awesome? So that's a lid, and of course the important thing, the alcohol. But yes, I was ever so pleased with this. Very unusual. It'll be another wee something to go somewhere in my wee shade at the bottom of the garden, or like my wee man cave. So we're well stocked up for tomorrow, because we've also got our original sponsor, Jim Beam Red Stag, in our glove box as well. GR4 car best. Oh, you're thinking of the Nations, mate? I don't do the Nations. I don't even know what track of the Nations is. This is the manufacturer, so it's really just whatever manufacturer you have picked, you have to use that car. Best car for this race, I would imagine the Nissans will be really good. They're very fast and straight line. Although I'm slightly unsure about that in the GR4. The Lamborghini, the Huracan, straight in a fast lane, I was going to say. The Huracan's very straight in a fast lane. Very fast in a straight lane. And what other cars have we got? Even can I go and have a look and see what cars there is there? Yep. The Jag's bound to be really fast in a straight lane. I think the Lexus is fast in a straight lane. The Ferrari's going to have good top speed. And as I say, I'm unsure about the Nissan in this group. And cars that are really good on their tyres may have a chance of doing a nose stop in this. I think the Lexia 86, or if you're in the Megane. But it'll be, if you're able to stay in the slipstream, in those cars. As soon as you lose any slipstream, I would imagine you'll be getting mauled by other cars. And yes, I couldn't really give you advice on anything else, mate. That's me. I'm kind of new myself, so I am. But I feel like the Jag and the Hurricane are definitely fast in a straight line. So I remember someone complaining, saying that the Lexus was OP in a straight line, so I'm sure it's still fast. And the Ferrari, I got a Ferrari, not be fast. Has to be. What have I got? I've missed anything in the chat here. Well, look who it is. I suck at GR3 or GR4. YH, I'm only good at 3 and 4. And on all the ends. That's not much, Ian. So it's not. You're basically good at everything. That's a confident statement. I'll let these guys know that this is the last one.
They're moving south, but they keep to the river. So even with 30 horses, it'll still be hard to follow.
B tell you all that?
You following me?
No.
You just happen to be headed my way.
Stupid Indians. Filthy dog.
Well, if you lose me, I'm headed south. I'm sure it'll beat you.
There we go. There's not many of them left out there anyways. Who have we got left out here? There's 3 of them left. But we'll have to keep going, so we're 2 gentlemen, because we're not going to be nasty. Harry may well be on for a real good overall time that he wants to take note of.
That one out there is absolute.
We'll give you something to watch. We'll go on board with Harry.
My chances you're living man about?
You're running the Mercedes, unfortunately.
Well, if you would.
So you're struggling in the Mercedes. I'm struggling more definitely in Group 4 in the Mercedes than what I do in Group 3. I still feel like I don't know what I feel about it. No mate, it won't stay open, so it won't sneaky. I have it set for I have it set for it to close when I leave. I couldn't leave you sneaky. I couldn't leave you in charge of a room titled with my name and my live stream and all, in case you started having a wild party in that room and going crazy. You know what I mean? Under my name. That could come back to haunt me in the newspapers tomorrow.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Whitey Wynn, Deputy Whitey Wynn. I figure it's only a matter of time for you to come with me.
In fact, I am not looking for you, son, and I would appreciate you taking a step back before.
What has Harry's change been like? 47, 47.
I'm asking you to build a view.
I don't know if that's that good. I think we should we not be? We should be in the 46s, Harry, should we not?
I don't know.
Or is 47 a good lap? Whenever you're on your own with no slipstream. I wonder.
Well, where is Sheriff with you? Because I'd still love to speak with him.
Who knows where the land goes?
Now, what do you
I feel like if you had a smooth lap, you should definitely be able to sneak in the M46s pretty consistently.
to make sense of it?
How's this poor guy pitted?
Have RG in custody in LaBelle.
Or is he trying to stay out? It'll not work for him anyway. Waste this amount of lead on Harry on fresh tires. Yes, he has come in, and Harry was leading it, so he hasn't come in yet.
So that my trip is not a total loss, why don't y'all tell me about this part of the world? I just wrote in to it. You can start by explaining where the hell everybody went.
9 tickets. 83 in one go.
All of them.
Prison company accepted.
And the team. I see you, Harry. Shaking that ass.
Well,
The team have told Harry that nothing but a win here will save his job. They've got a replacement. 13-and-a-half-year-old lad waiting to take his seat.
just a minute.
If he doesn't get the win,
Are we supposed to sign the
there's
ring?
a bit of pressure on him.
Just water. You ain't gonna melt. And it'll be gone by noon. All the game will be out by then, taking in the sunshine, waiting on us.
He's had terrible laps, or where did the 159 come from? He's had a big mistake somewhere, and then his next lap was a 49. A lap, 3 laps in a row. His fastest one was a 49 so he's had mistakes. One of them must have been the pitting lap, like that's 59. But still, his in lap and his out lap
She hasn't been on a proper hunt
have been
in I don't
poor.
know how long. I think it might do her some good. Also give me some peace and quiet. Good luck now.
You're thinking the Hurricane? Yeah, the Hurricane's I really like the GR4 Hurricane, so I do. Well, I haven't used it on many tracks, but I like it on the seaside. I feel like it's the best track to use on the seaside in GR4. But I struggled a wee bit with the GR3 Hurricane, although I'm better at the game now than what I was when I tried to use it. So, but when I did use it, it was slidey. So it was. It would take a wee bit of getting used to, for sure. In the GR4, I am, but not much in GR3. The Lexus is a monster. I heard that myself, so I did. I had a quick go in it because I can't remember if it was. I think it might have been Disney. I might have seen one of Disney's Stranger videos where there was an update that just came out, and all of a sudden the Lexus was OP. And I had a wee drive in it, but it wasn't. I'm not overly fussed in the. Is it a front? It felt like a front wheel drive. At the very least, it had to be 4-wheel drive. So it did, but yeah, that understeery bit whenever you apply too much gas, I didn't really like it. Although it was fast, but you just had to drive it. A totally different style of driving, and not as much fun. We can't imagine Harry's going to get a good time here at all, is he? He's down in the 46s anyway in his last lap. That's more like it. That's where you should have been from the start. What have you been doing? I need to watch the stream back and find out what the fuck went wrong there. Why did I not start on the mixed? I see you, Harry. You're shaking that ass. Shake it, shake it, shake it, girl. He dipped back into the 47 spot. Come on, what are you doing? 46s is the way to go.
Take a breath. That's it. Now when you're ready, just pull the trigger real slow. Better do it now, boy.
And this is a spectacular display of domination here from Mr. Harry Bull King.
Maybe she's trying to fix it.
Not the fastest lap times, but showing that in a field of only 3, he is going to be the dominant one. He's getting it back end out. He's confident this evening.
There's a nice pool over there by them boulders. Looks like it gets deep pretty quick, so better stay behind me. Wait.
My goodness, boys, I would suggest, how are you really looking? Are you feeling like you want to see what this time is? Really? I don't feel like, looking at your overall times there, that you're feeling like this is going to be one that you need to keep an eye on. And what else have you got out there left to learn? Anything else you want to learn? Because there's no way you're going to finish this race. You're going to finish this race and you're going to think, right, I could be at least 15 seconds quicker than that. 10 to 15 seconds quicker. I made mistakes there. I was slow. I shook my ass too much. Let's see what the other guys are doing. The other guy's still going as well. He wants to take at it. So there's three of us here. Well, there's two of you. Sneaky's on auto drive, so Sneaky's done with his practice session as well. But Sneaky's still hoping to pick up some prize money for doing 15 laps. Well done, Sneaky. I like the way you think, sir. Sneaky. Money for free. Auto Drive Club. That's how I made all my money. That's how I own every car in the game. And I know people think it's stupid to say, sure, you can just jump in and make money way faster than that. Yeah, you can. But you have to fucking jump in. You have to jump in. You have to physically sit here and physically do stuff. You don't just turn your PlayStation on and then go to work for the day and come back home and you made £5 million. Yeah. You know what I mean? Even though it's a lot slower making money, it's doing it in the background while you're doing other stuff and you're not playing the game. Just start yourself a big 50 lap race at the Nürburgring and pick yourself. Leave it open so as any guy can join the room and pick any car he wants, and you be sitting in your Tomahawk, the fastest car in the game. And as soon as you get someone on track, don't have it set as a 50 lapper, like, because then they won't join. Have it set as a 1 lapper, and then as soon as you get anyone on track, move it up to 50 laps and start the race really quick. And you just hit pause, start the race, turn your TV off, away you go. 5-6 hours later, 2.5 million or something. Harry's came out of it, so Harry's done. Harry, nice to see you tonight, but we'll stay in it for these two guys. There's only a couple of laps left.
Big black jack. This giant fellow had to go nearly 7 feet and some 300 pounds. It was so big the hangman had to build an extra tall scaffold to make sure his feet didn't hit the ground when they dropped. And when Blackjack dropped, that extra few feet was just enough to jerk his damn head right off his shoulders. It rolled right onto the platform, big grin still on his face. Something I never gonna forget.
No, I ain't neither.
Stop right there, fucker. Come any closer and I'll blast your goddamn fucking face.
And you'll fucking do it too, you stupid son of a whore.
Don't shoot. Well now. I'm sorry, ma'am. We thought you were some sort of jack on a criminal top coming to take advantage.
Well, you were right to think that. It can be rather dangerous around here. My name is Lucy Cole. And what do I call
Mr. Lorded,
I'm Jim Gooden. This is my brother Roy.
hopefully he's learning himself something here. Or he's feeling some sort of benefit as we wait. Because we're just going to end this wee stream. We've just been sitting here waiting. And we don't want to be rude.
You mind telling me what you two gentlemen are doing out here?
We're on our way to California.
Are you now?
Yes, ma'am. We're gonna start a ranch out there.
Where are you coming from?
Moses, New Mexico.
Well, I know where Moses is. It's right next to Old Moses.
Baby, lock them doors, turn the lights down low.
Or should I say,
Put some music on, soft and slow. What is your time like?
forgive me for saying
50.
so,
Oof,
but are you
oof.
two traveling
My
around
goodness.
the lake for such a long journey?
We're just getting started.
Yeah, I see.
Are you on foot now?
Please, call me Sister Rose. And though I do possess a wagon and a beast to pull, tonight when we saw you fire, we didn't see fit to hitch it, seeing as how you two were so close by. You know what? These two fine gentlemen are Roy and Jim, and they're going to be joining us for supper. And maybe, if we're nice enough, they'll stay for breakfast.
Oh, there we go. We're present in the last lap. 14 and a half laps, that means we're going to go in the last one. Go on, son, finish it. You know you want it. Get yourself the money. No sense not accepting 15 laps worth of money. Nah, is there? Unless you're already tapped out in your money.
Beautiful day, isn't it?
Whitey? You in there? Brought your breakfast.
And here we go. We're coming to the end of the stream. Looking forward to getting out here. So I am, to be honest now. My back's a bit stiff on me. I didn't get much good practice today. There's Yogson. I'm just about to hop off actually. I haven't even got the races one. I've just been spectating.
Anybody want another biscuit?
We didn't, the split tires didn't work for us at the start. I don't know why. It started as on all
The
softs.
damn deputy.
Hopefully that's not gonna be happening. Hopefully I've just been a bit lackadaisical and not paid attention there. But the other guy isn't even in it, so we'll wait. We'll let him do his overall finishing time. He shouldn't be that impressed with that one. I don't think he'll be over the moon with his performance there.
Seem to have made yourselves right at home.
That was the arrangement, wasn't it?
Well, we'll not quit out just yet because of the guy. He'll have some money to collect here and a trophy to lift. And some mileage points to add on. And as I say, guys, I will be on tomorrow from 2-3 in the afternoon UK time, and we'll get 2 or 3 hours at least of practice at this again before the race tomorrow, and then we'll concentrate really hard on the beverages and the enjoyment and get a wee fun lobby going.
What are you then?
Thanks very much for anyone who hopped in the stream today. There's some of you there, and I'm sorry guys, I have to say thanks for practice today,
What is
gents.
it you think you know?
It's not what I think I know. It's what I see.
And we'll leave that there and give you a wee check at it.
Be right there, sweetie.
And yes, we'll be on tomorrow,
I guess I've been
so we'll
caught up.
hopefully see you there again tomorrow for a Norway run. Fire and Mr. Jim especially, as well as all my regulars, Harry and Happy and stuff. But Mr. Fair, thank you very much, sir, for hopping on the stream. Love to see you a bit more. Maybe help me with my speed a wee bit. And Mr. Jim, and that other guy who was up there battling with you too. He's clearly another top ranker. I'll hopefully see you all again at some point.
Comes and goes as he pleases.
Good morning to you.